Hello everybody and welcome to your maths video for today. Today we're going to be starting by looking at missing numbers. Let's have a look at the first one together. Number 1, something times 4 is the same as 12. Normally we're used to having a number times another number and we have to find the whole. It looks a bit different today because we've got this bit which is missing. So our groups of. So something groups of 4 is the same as 12. We don't know how many times, but we know we've got 4 in each group. How can we use these two numbers to help us? That's right, we can count in 4s until we get to 12, and that will give us the number of groups. Ready? 4, 8, 12. I did 1 times 4, 2 times 4, 3 times 4. Each finger is a group. So I can write in here 3 times 4. Same as 12. Give yourself a tick if you thought of that with me. Next one, something times 3 is the same as 15. I know I've got 3 in each group and it makes 15, but I don't know how many groups. Let's count in 3s. Off we go together. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. How many times did I count 3? 5. 5 times 3. I would now like you to use the same method to work out number 3, 4, and 5. You either need to get a piece of paper and a pen or a whiteboard and pen and copy out the following missing number sentences. Use the method we've used here to help you. So in this one you need to be counting in 2s to get to 18, this one in 5s to get to 65, and this one in 8s to get to 72. Pause the video, off you go. Ready to go through it together? Okay. We don't know how many groups, but we know there are 2 in each, and we're trying to get 8 to 18. Off we go counting in 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. How many times did I count 2? 9. So there are 9 groups of 2 equal to 18. Give yourself a tick. The next one, I'm counting in 5s to 65. Off we go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. What do? I've only got 10 fingers. So I've done 10 times 5, which is 50. I'm going to reset. 55, 60, 65. So I did 10 5s and then 3 5s, which makes 10 and 3, 13 times 5. Same as 65. Last one. Counting in 8s to 72. Off we go. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, then 64, then 72. Good. Well done in your counting. 9 groups of 8 make 72. Give yourself a tick if you've got that one. Good start, guys. Let's find out what we're going to be learning today. So we're going to be continuing our learning on multiplication. And today we're going to multiply 2-digit numbers by a 1-digit number. Remember, a 2-digit number is one with 10s and 1s. We've been doing that over the last few days. Today is going to be different because it says using exchange. Can you remember what that means? Pause the video and have a think back. What kind of numbers do we change into others? Do you remember? We can exchange 1s for 10s. When does this happen? When do we change 1s into 10s? Have a think. That's right, when there are more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones, it turns into a 10. That's right, so 10 of these little ones group together, and then because they're too big, they can't stay in the ones, so they turn into a 10. What other numbers can we change? That's right, our 10s can change into hundreds. When does this happen? When we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 tens, they turn into 100. Today we're going to be multiplying 2-digit numbers by a 1-digit number, and we're going to have to change our 1s into 10s because there are too many of these little ones. Let's move on to our first example. So the first one says 14 times 3. We're going to use our Dean's method first. We're really good at that now, remember, as we had lots of practice yesterday on Friday. So if you'd like to, you can draw out your place value grid with me, or you can watch. So I've got hundreds, tens, and ones. Then I'm going to draw 3 rows across. That's 1 group of, 2 groups of, 3 groups of, and I'm going to leave this bottom one to add up my 1s, my 10s and my 100s if there are any. So the first thing I need to do is draw in, or I could make even 14. So 10, I know it's supposed to stay in that box, but my board's a bit small. 10, switch, 11, 12, 13, 14, 1 10, 4 1s. But I need 3 groups, this is 1 group. My next group, we go down a row, 10, switch, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's now 2 groups of 14. Let's do 1 more group, 10, switch, 11, 12, 13, 14. What do I do next? That's right, you have to add up your 1s as they get really impatient. So we start with the smallest ones first. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, is there a quicker way of doing that? At the moment, I'm counting in 1s. I could count in 1s, but what do we know? There are the same number in each group. So 4 in here, 4 in here, 4 in here. What can I do? That's right, I can just count in 4s. Ready? 4, 8, 12. Oh, can I do that? Pause the video. Can you give me any advice? I can see that 12 has 2 1s, but it has a 10. What are the 1s going to do? They're going to be very cross. They're going to say to the 10, get out, you don't belong here, you're too big. The 1s stay with the 1s and the 10s always stay with the 10s, remember? So what happens? That's right, we're going to have to exchange. Do the action with me. Exchange. How many 1s are we going to change? Can I change 8 1s for 1 10? No. Can I change 6 1s for 1 10? Why not? Because in 10 there are 10 1s, so you can only change 10 1s for a 10. Has to be the same amount. Okay, ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to change them into a 10, and that's going to go down here. Okay, can I count my 1s now? I haven't got 4 in each anymore because some of them have been changed. So I've got 2 1s. In my 10s, how many have I got now? 10, 20, 30, 40. I've got 4 10s, which makes 40. And to get my answer, what do I do? 40 add 2 is the same as 42. Shall we try doing that as a drawing? You were really good at doing this when we did subtraction and addition, so hopefully you remember. It's the same, but we're just using multiplication. So just like I made 14 using Dean's, I'm going to draw. So 10, switch, 11, 12, 13, 14. Make sure they're little squares. Another group, I've got 3 groups of 14. 10, switch, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 2 groups. 3 groups, 10, switch, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have the same problem. I have 4, 8, 12 1s. That's not going to be a happy 1s column. So I need to change 10. How do I do that with my pen? Do you remember I circle around 10 of them? So I've got 1. Salwa had this really good strategy to keep count. She goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And she knows she has to put a circle around all of those. As if we're trying to count when we're doing the circle around them, we get a bit confused. So Salwa puts a dot on each one she's counted until she gets to 10. Then she groups them together. They're now grouped to make a 10. And I'm going to draw an arrow to say they've been moved, and they go to here. Now we add our 1s again. 2 1s, 10, 20, 30, 4 10s, which make 40. I get the same answer, 42. Let's do another practice together. So this time you will need a whiteboard and paper and a pen or a pencil. Okay, what's the first thing we do when we're drawing it in Dean's? Can you draw out your place value chart? Ready? I'm going to do hundreds, tens, ones. You might be confident of this, so now might be able to do the whole place value chart and work this out with your Deans. If not, let's do it step by step together. So I need 4 rows this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and make sure you save your bottom one so you can add up your ones, tens and hundreds. Have you done that? Thumbs up if you have. What's your next step? I need to draw in 24. Where does that go? Where does my 20 go? That's right, it's going to go in my tens. Where does my 4 go? It goes in my ones. We're not doing it with these this time. We're going to do it with the drawing. Have a go on your own if you're confident. Otherwise, continue with me. Ready? 10, 20, switch, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's one group of 24. I need 4. 10, 20, switch, 21, 22, 23, 24. Another one, 10, 20, switch, 21, 22, 23, 24. How many groups do I have now? 1, 2, 3 groups of 24. One more group to go. 10, 20, switch, 21, 22, 23, 24. Got that? What do I need to do next? I need to add up my ones column. Remember, I've got 4 in each one, so I can count in 4s. Off we go together. 4, 8, 12, 16. Are the ones going to agree with that? No, there's a 10 in there, look. But there are 6 ones, so they're going to keep the ones, but they're going to kick out the 10s. Remember our action? We said, get out, and we gave them a kick. Pretend to kick them out. How many are we going to kick out? 10 of them. So 1, let's use Sauer's method, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I draw a circle around those. If you're not sure, make sure you check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where are they going? That's right, they're going to move down here. Let's see if I can do it now. Count my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are the ones going to be okay with that? Yeah, because there are only ones. There are no 10s anymore. How many 10s? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 90 add 6 is 96. Did you get that one? It's tricky, but you're doing really well. Let's see if you can see how this one is different. Again, have a go on your own at drawing out the place value chart with 3 rows to draw 19 into, and then your bottom row to add them up. Have a go at that. Then unpause when you're ready to go through it with me. So I'm going to do, hundreds, tens, ones, 1 column, 2 rows, 3 rows, sorry, that's my groups of, and my row at the bottom to add up. We're drawing 19 this time. It's going to take a while. 10, switch, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That's 1 row of 19. Be careful with your counting. Next row, 10, switch, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's really easy to miscount these ones, so be careful. Make sure they're not little dots, but they're squares, otherwise we won't be able to see them, and make sure they have enough space. We've now got 2 groups of 19. I need 3 groups. 1 more to go. 10, switch, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I am going to have so many ones in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going to take me ages, but I've got 3. I put them in rows of 3 to help me here. So let's count in 3s. Ready? 3, 6, 9. What's after 9? 12. After 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. That's far too many ones, isn't it? I might have to make 2 groups of 10 here. 27. There are 2 10s in here, so sometimes you might have to change 21. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 1 group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to change another group of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's another group. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in here. What happens to them? Yeah, they both go. So now I've got 21s changed into 2 10s. Sorry, 10 ones in here and 10 ones in here. Let's now count my ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My one's going to be happy? Yeah, because there are only 7 ones in here now. Count my 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 50 add 7 is 57. That one's a super challenge one. So if you've got more, like over 20, then you're going to have to change them for 2 10s. Your task today is, you've got these number sentences. I would like you to draw them out using a place value chart in Dean's. And you need to be careful because you need to work out which ones you need to change into 10. So just like we did in these examples. Some of them you will need to change or exchange for 2 10s if it goes to 20 or more. So your first one will be 26 times 3. So you'll draw out your place value chart. How many rows? 3 rows. And then 1 at the bottom for adding up. Then what are you going to do? That's right, you'll draw 26, 26, 3 times 26, 26. Then what's our next step? What do we add first? We add our 1s, then we add our 10s, and then we'll get the answer at the bottom here. So very similar to yesterday and Friday's lesson, but you need to look out. When you have too many 1s, exchange them for a 10. Got it? So there's no worksheet today, you're just doing these number sentences. This one says 46 times 2. Let's make sure you can see all of them. Got them? I have uploaded some squared paper if you would like to do it on those. Otherwise, just do it on a piece of paper or a whiteboard. Bye for now.